Aquatic invasive species can damage habitat for wildlife and natural plants here in our area. Lake Tahoe just reported its largest AIS removal in history. Jaden Urban went up to the Taylor-Talac Creeks to see how it was all done.
Multiple agencies have been working to remove aquatic invasive species from the Taylor-Talac Marsh and creeks since 2021, and they are now at the point where the years of hard work is finally paying off.
Really rewarding, but it's also great to see because next season when we see more native habitat coming back or native plants coming back, it's really exciting.
Crews placed large mats in the infested areas 3 years ago. The invasive species, just like regular plants, need sunlight and oxygen to survive. With placing the mats, it blocks those elements from reaching the species so they can't enter into photosynthesis. They are now removing the mats from the creeks. The previously largest AIS removal was 6 acres out in Emerald Bay. This project was 17 acres, almost tripling that effort. The Tahoe Fund says it was a no-brainer to step in and help with the project.
Our donors stepped up very naturally to say, hey, they've got almost all the funding they need, just a little bit more to close the funding gap.
The removal of AIS will allow for the natural habitat to return home. The Lahontan cutthroat trout will be one of the main beneficiaries. While it'll be exciting for anglers, the ties with these fish go deep.
It also is a really important cultural piece for our native Washoe tribe. It's an important cultural fish that they've used for generations, so it's putting that back in the landscape.
While the end of the project is inviting celebrations, there is still a lot of work that needs to be done so the AIS does not return.
We have to make sure we're protecting that investment, and so they'll come in, they'll do some snorkeling, they'll walk the shorelines, and they'll get in the water, and if they see any invasives, they'll yank them out.
Covering the story, Jaden Urban, 2 News Nevada.